Alrighty, we're gonna go live just a few minutes early tonight. Getting kind of bored and sick of waiting, so let's get right into it. Deck is roughly what it looked like before the additions of. I have the additions of Snaring Bridge this time. Uh, Still on Mirror Retrievers. Still have all the Ramp and Grim Monolith, Thran Dynamos. I'm on 4 Ancient Tomb, 4 Sage Trader, and 4 Crystal Van this time. I think pretty much everything else is the same. I don't know if God's Eye Gate to the Red Reiki, Rekai. I don't know. I don't know if that's how I pronounce it, but I believe I'm still on 2 of those. It's been a while since I run this deck. I didn't run this. I ran this deck once in February. Someone requested this will be one of the meanest decks I could run. Kind of just threw it together and tried it out. Didn't work out great, but we are going to try it again this time. It's been a while, so hopefully the meta is a little more prepared for it, or a little less prepared for it, I should say. Let's see. So we have in the sideboard there's 4 Silent Gravestones. Those are going to be for our Reanimator matchup. It's possible it should just be like, I don't know. It's possible it should just be something different, like Grafdigger's Cage, or I don't know, maybe Fairy Macabres. But I think Silent Gravestone's the right call. For the most part, we just don't really want our opponent to be able to target stuff in their graveyard. It's going to be pretty much where we lose. For some reason, my tweet won't go out that we're going live now. Okay. Twitter's being a bitch. Thank you, Twitter, for being a bitch. Appreciate that. So Silent Gravestone is going to be my graveyard hate of choice today. 4 Sources Spyglass will help shut down like Planeswalkers, Wasteland, stuff like that. 2 Staff of Domination for post board if we want to try to get a quick Metalworker combo, especially against like combo decks. Then we have 2 All Is Dust for like creature strategies and whatnot. It's pretty much just a one-sided Wrath. Gives us good ability to answer Planeswalkers, mass creatures like against elves and stuff, and we can kind of lock them out with a Snaring Bridge a little bit. And then 3 Spine of Ishsaw. Spine of Ishsaw is what we're going to use against Sneak and Show, decks like that. For the most part, hopefully Sneak and Show shouldn't be too bad. We do have Snaring Bridges and whatnot. We can also put in like Smokestacks, Possess Portals, stuff like that. So different things we can do to kind of shut them down a bit. So let's see. I'll get this tweet out finally. I can't do Twitters. There we go. Hopefully that sends this time. For some reason my tweet wasn't sending from my phone. There we go. Alrighty. So let's get into this league real quick. Let's get this started. This deck is not a very fast deck to win the game, so get this stream started as fast as possible. So that way all of us aren't up too late. So yeah, deck's basically a Mud Stack deck. It's got the 4 Chalice of the Void, it's got 4 Trinosphere, bunch of Artifact Mana, Smokestack, Crucible Worlds, which pairs well with Smokestack, obviously. And we have our opponent. We're going to hope they join shortly so we can hopefully get this match going. Hopefully not end up with an opponent that's double queuing or anything like that. Okay. So we're against someone that's already 1-0. We're against F. Palos, I guess. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So it looks like we're going to be on the draw. Lost the die roll. Opponent's deciding whether or not to play first. A decision that shouldn't take more than 5 seconds, but it's taken 30 seconds so far. So hopefully this doesn't go too slow. Hopefully they pick up the pace a bit. Yeah, this hand doesn't have much in the way of mana, so we're going to have to mulligan this. Mulligan. This hand's a little better. I'm going to keep this. Crystal Vein, we'll put that on top. Opponent said hi, good luck, have fun. So you too. Starting with Bloodstained Mire could be Grixis Control, could be Reanimator, Scrubland, Inquisition. Some kind of pox. Could be like Esper Stoneblade. Scrubland's interesting. Assuming they're going to take Chalice of the Void. It's a good chance our opponent's probably going to be on Assassin's Trophies. We don't have any waste in this deck, so that's something that could be possible to look forward to and look to in the future. We took Crucible Worlds, okay, makes sense. They don't want us to waste lock them, so. Hey, not much, Connor. How you doing? I think I'm just going to sack this first Crystal Vein and get this Chalice for 1 out. I don't know if Chalice for 1 is going to be particularly good here, but we're going to try it out. Hey, not much, Connor. How you been? Yeah, so probably, I guess this is, what's the deck called? Wasteland the Wasteland. I don't want that Wasteland to like hit us back, so we're going to do that. This could be Degael, so Plateau, so it could be, I guess this also could be 4-color Loam, which is interesting because that deck usually runs Chalice and they have Inquisition, so I'm still not really 100% sure what's going on here. I'd love to top deck a Crucible Worlds here. Some Forge Mystic, so it could be Degael, could be some weird like Punishing Naya or something like that, or like Maverick, I guess. Punishing Maverick or whatever. We likely would have seen a green source if that was the case, so I would lean towards that not being the case. Here I'm going to get this Grimmonolith down. And kind of want to jam a Metal Worker. We don't have that many artifacts in hand, so there's not really any reason to do that, and that ties us up on mana. We have some big drops we'd like to get out, so we're going to keep this mana up. Again, I would love to find a Crucible Worlds at this point. Could be seeing a Vindicate here. Again, it could be Assassin's Trophy if they are running green. This is like a Dark Maverick. It looks like it's just going to be, what the hell is the term for like a color combination? Fucking Mardu, I guess. Discard Metal Worker. Could return that with Mirror Retriever. You can also use Mirror Retriever to return Crucible Worlds, which is nice. Liliana is definitely going to be a problem, though. I'll put this Mirror Retriever into play. Play Crystal Vein. Sacrifice that. I don't think we want to just jam the Sage Traders. I don't really see a reason to do that. Or this Trinister, I mean. It is tempting, but I don't think that that's going to be good against this deck. They just reveal Crocus. So Bob's in very nice to them. Discarding a transfer here. They discarded another Fatal Push. What did they reveal last time to... Oh, they fetched just... Not for 3, no. What did their Dark Confidant reveal? Revealed Fatal Push. Okay, so 2 fetches and a Dark Confidant revealing Fatal Push. What the hell have they been getting with Stoneforge Mystic? They got a Batterskull Skull and a Jit in their hand. Okay. So Plateau we know about. Crocus we know about. That's in play. Fatal Push has been discarded. That's not a great start for us. I'd like to draw something relevant. Drawing something relevant would be nice, but I don't see that happening for us. I'll try and attack Liliana, just keep her under a bit. It's a good chance they put in a Batterskull and block. When this dies, we can get Crucible Worlds back, play that. I've already played Lamp Turn. I probably should have held off on the land so I could just immediately play Wasteland and start Wastelanding them. At this point, we're going to need something good, though. Okay, they didn't block. Interesting. Assuming it's going to be Batterskull coming into play this turn, we're going to see Jit next turn. Jit's going to pretty much just fuck us up. We're in some trouble here. Need to get a Smokestack. Batterskull we know about. So I need to get a Smokestack and my Crucible Worlds back. I need to be able to lock them out like that. This has been a very slow start. This is not exactly ideal. Them start off with Inquisition was unfortunate. Having a Crucible Wastelock right now would be very good. Go ahead and pass. have any responses. What you doing, buddy? We discard Swords Plowshares. So they're very chock full of 1-mana removal spells, so we're going to see a lot of those go away. Postboard will likely see some number of Vindicate if they do have it. If they don't have it main board, we'll likely see some number of like disenchant effects. There's a good chance we'll see like Council's Judgment. Okay. Taking a lot of damage here. They're in Dynamo, not quite good enough. I think we're still just dead. So I think it's time to go to Scoop Phase. That was pretty anemic the way that went. I definitely want Sorcerer's Spyglass to shut down all their activated abilities. All SS is going to be really good here. I'm tempted to do Spine of Ishtal as well. So once we build up, it doesn't look like they're running Wasteland, but I don't think they're running anything else that like interacts with this really. What the hell is this doing again? I think I have Lingering Soul, so I'm not huge on Smokestack, but it's probably fine. I don't think Possessed Portal is going to be good. I'm thinking Smokestack's going to be the other card I probably want to cut. I guess Trinisphere is probably pretty bad against them. A lot of their cards are like 2-3 mana and stuff. Like Trinisphere might be okay if we can get them real quick with a Waste Lock. I don't think that's going to be the case. Chalice is good on the play for sure. I like all the things that we have going otherwise. Player Bridge will be good to just get things in play. Player Bridge actually makes me like more tempted to bring in the Spines, but I don't think that's good enough. We're going to try this. It's possible Possessed Portal is very good here. But I don't know if it's going to do a lot is the problem. Kind of want to bring Possessed Portal in, honestly. Back in. Cut out and Sorcerer's Spyglass. I don't think I need 4 of those. Yeah, that seems fine. Could be Smokestack that should get cut. I don't know. I'm going to try this out. We'll go with 3 Spyglass, 2 All's Dust. We'll cut 4 Transfer and a Smokestack. I think that's probably okay. Yes, I would love to play first. Keep this. I'm going to start on Wasteland and go turn 2 Crucible Worlds. They're very greedy mana base, so there's a chance that we just kind of get them that way. If they start off with like a turn 1 Inquisition or Kozilek of some sort, we're in trouble. If they have like Leyline of the Void, that's also problematic. They're keeping their hand, they scryed, they didn't reveal like a Leyline, so that's good news. Thoughtseize. They're probably going to take Crucible Worlds, which is kind of frustrating. I probably should have led on Sage Traders too, so we could have turned to a Thran Dynamo if the Crucible Worlds plan got fucked. We've also just like turn 1 Mirror Retriever, just get it in play. Them starting off on Swamp means our Waste Lock is not going to be as good as it could be. Yeah. Now we can't. Thran Dynamo turn 2, so we're just going to play Ancient Tomb, play Mirror Retriever. This gives away information of what we drew. I'd rather build up my mana if I don't have Crucible Worlds. I don't want to have to worry about having to like go back on things. Mirror Retriever can obviously buy back the Crucible. Into Torok, that sucks. They hit both Sage Traders. That's not terrible for us. I'm going to go to attack here. I'm probably going to Wasteland them and just play another Retriever, I guess. I don't particularly like this, but gotta keep them off mana somehow. And the Torque was very unfortunate for us. Just gonna hope they choke for a bit on cards. We know they have like a decent amount of black spells. They got another. There's another Mirror Retriever, I guess. This is Into Torque was rough for us. Retriever beatdown plan. Yep, that's the way to win games for sure. Wasteland, sweet. We're fucked. Oh boy. Oh no, they're not using it. Cool. Lingering Souls. Okay. I could trade my Mirror Retrievers if they want. Let's see if they do, I guess. I mean, I need to be able to return, like, I need to get another land to be able to play the Crucible once we can return it to our hand. So that's kind of a problem for us. Yeah. Alright. One's going to get a Crucible, one's going to get the other Mirror Retriever. We'll say okay. I'm going to play a Chalice for one here. It keeps them off like Source of Plowshares, keeps them off their other discard spells. Keep our Crucible hopefully safe. Not drawing another land so we can play the Crucible is very unfortunate for us. Hey, how's it going, Aaron? Not much is up. Just getting my ass handed to me to him to Turok and stuff. Ah, they didn't wasteland us, so we can play Crucible Worlds. Sweet. I'm gonna play Thran Dynamo first. I really want to get this in play. It's extra mana. It keeps us a little more padded against Wasteland, and we can play the Crucible. Hopefully my opponent does not just have like a Vindicate here. We are also at 8, so I gotta be careful about tapping my Ancient Tombs for mana. Definitely gonna be replaying Wastelands and trying to Wasteland the fuck out of them. Oh, they have K Command as well. That sucks. Planetary Bridge, I don't think we're going to get too much value out of considering our mana right now. They have Wasteland up again, which is not good for us. That explains why they didn't Wasteland us, because we knew we had Crucible back, so they figured they could just shatter the Crucible and then Wasteland us probably. So they can Wasteland us here, they can flashback Lingering Souls. This is like a Dead Gael type of deck. I don't know if you're familiar with Dead Gael, but it's like a Stoneforge Mystic deck that isn't like... that doesn't rely on a... what's it called? It's like a Stoneforge Mystic deck that doesn't use blue. It's just like discard, removal, Liliana's, crap like that. Really wish I still had my Crucible. Inquisition of Kozilek's not a problem for us. We have Chalice of the Void in play. Double Wasteland is a problem for us. We only have Thran Dynamo for mana. They have another K command. They can shatter our Thran Dynamo. They can then Wasteland us off our mana bases, our mana sources, and then we are in a lot of trouble. So we're gonna hope they don't have another K command. Flashback Lingering Souls. Checks out. Smokestack. A. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just jam Smokestack, I guess. Like, I have Mirror Retrievers, I can sack to it. I can keep cycling my Mirror Retrievers. So, this will hopefully be able to get them under control. I'm probably going to have to take it up to 2, unfortunately. No, I wouldn't say it's Poor People Legacy for Dead Gael. It's like, Dead Gael was a very, was actually like a contender for a while. I don't know if it's particularly could be considered a contender now, but it was a contender for a while. I got to empty my hand, too, with this going on. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. Don't have another K command, please. What you doing, buddy? Hmm. 2 Dark Confidants in play. That's very interesting. I'm actually tempted to just try and keep my hand empty. So we're going to put the set counter on the stack first, so that way we don't sacrifice anything, then we can add a set counter to it. I'm actually kind of tempted not to add set counters to it, because they have double Bob right now, if their Bob slip the right things. But I think I have to get it online. So we're going to do it anyway. Play this Mirror Retriever. We can just say go. This keeps our Lingering Souls at bay. If they end up having like a K command, we're just dead anyway. So they revealed Blood Moon and Dark Confidant. Blood Moon doesn't particularly matter for us. Blood Moon actually helps me right now because my Sacred Traders would just go away. So if they want to play the Blood Moon, I'm actually okay with that. Okay, so we'll sacrifice a permanent. It'll be a Mirror Retriever. We'll target another Mirror Retriever with that. Okay. Okay. We will use the ability and add a set counter. Play this land for turn. Play another Mirror Retriever. Pass the turn. They'll have to sack 2 things. So they're at 3 now. They revealed Stoneforge Mystic to that. Also, they sacrifice Wasteland? Yeah. Checks out. What is this? Queen Marchesa. What the fuck does that do? Okay. That's interesting. So they have Monarch status. Queen Marchesa is an interesting addition to that deck. Do that. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. This will target. I think I'm going to target Crucible Worlds with one of these, actually. The other one's going to target a different Mirror Retriever. We have Crucible Worlds. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and tick up one more time. So this is good. Add 3. Play Crucible Worlds. Play land for turn. Play Mirror Retriever. Go ahead and say go. So 3 is pretty much where we're keeping this. So your opponent's going to sacrifice their Queen Marchesa. At least one Lingering Souls token. Probably going to sacrifice the other Lingering Souls token. Plateau. Okay. Them having the Monarch is a little bit of a problem, but we can just chain Mirror Retrievers and lands at this point. I guess I didn't have to tap Grid Monolith. Now I have to spend mana to untap it, so that was kind of a mistake. Stoneforge Mystic doesn't do much for you, buddy, but sure. Not sure what it does. I guess since they get Jit, they can actually like kill my Mirror Retrievers, which actually just returns Mirror Retrievers anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They're going to lose most of their permanents next turn either way, so. Okay. I'm not going to add a sub counter this time. I will sack this, this, and my Grid Monolith since it's tapped. Mirror Retriever will return Mirror Retriever. Okay. Not add a sub counter. Another Crucible is a good thing to draw. Play a land from my graveyard. Pass turn, so they can go ahead and sack 3 things. So after this turn, we can get them to a point where they can't cast Kolaghan's Command, which is our main problem, which will be our main problem at this point, where we're standing right now. I'm kind of tempted to sack my Smokestack here, just to get it back and reset it. I would also love to get the Monarch from them. So game 2 is going a little smoother for us. Definitely made a minor mistake, but not having Chalice for 1 on turn 1 was kind of unfortunate. It would have been nice to be able to Chalice for 1 as protect against those Thoughtseize that took our Crucible Worlds in the first place. It kind of sucked that I had to use my Mirror Retriever to get back at Crucible Worlds. Now I can't chain 2 of them a turn. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. It doesn't matter what order we do this in. So 1, 2, 3, I guess. Mirror Retriever will return another Mirror Retriever again. I think Scrap Trawler might actually be better in this deck. No, we will not add any counters to that. Oh, so that's good. Another Smokestack. We'll play land, so we can make 6 mana, which is perfect for playing both of these. Use this for that. So now I can switch to a much lighter Smokestack, which is good, because we can reset that, because we're still playing 2 permanents a turn. They can only really play 1. Really disenchanting. They're disenchanting Smokestack. Okay. That's fine. This other one will get there, hopefully. Lingering Souls. Another Lingering Souls, yep. A lot of Lingering Souls here. Okay. Okay. Yes, we'll put a set counter on Smokestack. So I'm going to keep playing the lands. Pass turn. I could have like threatened an attack there, I guess. See if they block. If they block and trade, like that's fine. My Mirror Retriever dies, I get another one back, I just play it. And then if they don't block, I get the Monarch. Which actually is bad. I don't really want the Monarchy, because now I'm thinking about Lingering Souls can attack through Ensnaring Bridge if I'm drawing cards on the turn. So actually I do not want the Monarch at all. If I can answer all these tokens, then I will likely change mind on that, but Golgon's Command, shatter that, shock me. Yeah, it took too long to get that going, so. They drew way too many cards. They were able to put permanents into play. Be able to cast Lingering Souls like 2 or 3 times, 4 times on total, or twice in one turn. Not great for us. So, that was unfortunate. So we are 0-1. A lot of work for a loss. That was unfortunate. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I was thinking about getting rid of Smokestack, is it just doesn't really do anything against Lingering Souls decks. Like, it does stuff, but it just takes way too much effort to do anything versus Lingering Souls. Your opponent gets to, like, cast for 3, flashback for 2, like, that's 4 extra permanents for, like, 5 mana, and we can't really, unless we get Crucible out early and we're just wastelanding and stuff, we can't really keep up with that. The Blood Moon was unfortunate for us as well. If we top tick, like, All Is Dust at some point there, like, we've been fine. All Is Dust would have wiped their Souls tokens and killed their Blood Moon, and then Smokestack just completely annihilates all their lands. It also means that they can't just get a Trajan play right away. We can like actually start. We could have actually attacked with Mirror Retriever to get the Monarch, but we didn't draw what we needed, and it happens. It's kind of what happens when you're playing a deck with very little card selection, if any at all. So we lost the die roll. We're on the draw. Sand needs another mana source. I don't think I like it without another mana source. If there was like Grim Monolith, so I could turn one a Metalworker, I'd be much more inclined to keep this, but I'm going to mulligan. We're not doing anything early enough or important enough. Here we can turn one of Transfers, depending on what we're against, that might actually be okay. It's a little concerning that like one Wasteland can throw us off, but we got a Scry. Wasteland's great. If we can find a Crucible, that'd be even better, obviously. We're playing against Gun of Mercy. It looks like they're going to be on Dredge. That's not good for us. But they didn't have a very explosive start, so that's good. Here I'm just going to actually just go ahead and Monolith into Trinisphere. We're going to be locked under this for a little bit, but this keeps them from just going like LED, discard spell, all that. We draw, really what we need to draw here is Ensnaring Bridge. If we draw Ensnaring Bridge, we can still cast that and kind of get some things going. It's unfortunate this deck doesn't really have to cast spells, but Trinisphere will keep them from just like Dread returning or casting like any of their cantrips that just kill us. Their Dredge 5 actually missed completely. It hit most of their mana sources, so that's actually pretty good. Is there a way we can build this with World of Invention? I don't think so, because I don't know if we can make room for blue sources. Like, we could add Mox Opals, because the deck is entirely artifacts. So that's possible, but I wouldn't really want to run most other things that would come in here. Metalworker is like one of our best top decks here. This will give us the mana to do pretty much everything we need to. So we're going to hopefully get that in play. Planetary Bridge would be great to get in play as well. It's possible this deck wants some number of Ugins as well. Ugin would probably be pretty sweet. Alright, they're missing on their dredges fairly poorly, so that's good for us. So if we draw an artifact here, we make 8 mana, we can actually, yeah, we can almost, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to reveal all the artifacts in our hand, done, make 8. We're going to play a Smokestack. We're definitely going to play Planetary Bridge and Therian Dynamo. I don't think we'll play Smokestack yet, though. I don't think we actually even want the Smokestack against this deck. That. I guess we can. I guess playing Smokestack here doesn't really kill us, but definitely want to draw some like. I think I probably just want the artifact in hand more than I want the Smokestack in play, because I want to be able to activate this Planetary Bridge. Right now, I can make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 without having to tap anything. So I'm actually just going to keep this in hand. I'll use Planar Bridge next turn to get Ensnaring Bridge, and then dump my hand after that. Ooh, they found some Icarid, not good. Yeah, I definitely want to get like Ensnaring Bridge in play. I'll keep their Icarids at bay. If I can empty my hand, I will keep like the rest of their cards at bay. I'm definitely in the market for some Ensnaring Bridge here. So I top deck another artifact. I can make 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can activate this and play a card. We are losing some life quickly though, so need to make it good. Also, if I get Possessed Portal, it shuts down their draw step, which is nice. Doesn't do much about this problem here. Okay. Okay, make 6. Tap this. Do this. Definitely got an Ensnaring Bridge here. I have 1 mana left over. I can't get my hand small enough to be safe from these zombies is the problem right now. So let's see. Ensnaring Bridge would be good. What else would be good here, possibly? I think I just have to get Ensnaring Bridge here. Kind of sucks, but oh well. So right now they're going to attack me for 4. I can't get enough cards out of my hand. This will put me to 5, and then my Ancient Tomb is dead. So I think I have to do this. Play Crucible Worlds. I'm going to Wasteland them and replay Wasteland. Like, they're obviously done with using that anyway. This makes it so we're going to take 4 here for sure, but we won't take the 3 from Icarids. And next turn we should just be able to start dumping our hand pretty much. Oh, they have 2 Icarids. That's not fun. Definitely have to dump the rest of our hand right now. So I guess the problem with Silent Gravestones, my graveyard hate of choices, doesn't really... Yeah, it doesn't really shut down Dredge at all. I guess that's a big problem with it. Okay, we're at 1. So Ancient Tomb is down. I've got to get myself down to 1 card in hand so they can't attack me. So I think... Depending on what we draw, we should be safe, but yeah, Mirror Retriever is good. That's a good draw. It's going to play both Mirror Retrievers. I guess we can also just jam Smokestack here, which is fine because we have Crucible Worlds. This also empties our hands to ensure that like we can't just get attacked. So let's do that. On my upkeep, I'm probably going to add a counter before I sacrifice, mostly just because I want to sacrifice a Mirror Retriever to get rid of their bridges. Not that they're going to be able to interact with our Ensnaring Bridge. Like, we pretty much have them locked here. I don't think they can win at this point. But I also don't want to have to worry about if, for whatever reason, we can't empty our hand. They keep making zombies, and eventually we die to them. So I'm probably going to want to sack a Mirror Retriever on my turn to get rid of this bridge from below. Okay. So sacrifice. Guess we'll use the ability. Sacrifice a Mirror Retriever. Okay, get rid of the bridge. Draw a gate. That's awesome. Do that. So I make 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. So my opponent clearly doesn't get that they've lost. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now my opponent's going this side. There we go. Finally. I was wondering when they would do that. So I want all this dust as like a potential board wipe. I want Staff of Domination because I want to just be able to like combo out and kill them. For cards I don't particularly like here, like I love Chalice of Light. It shuts down every single relevant card they're going to play. Trinisphere is fine. It's potential cut, but I don't think we actually can cut it. The Planar Bridge and Possessed Portal, like Planar Bridge actually came in handy there. I don't think it's probably good enough, but Smokestack probably isn't. I think we want to get rid of the Possessed Portals and 2 Smokestack. They make a bunch of tokens. They just return creatures from their graveyard. So like Smokestack is generally not going to be a very good effect. But I think like right there we saw it was a fine effect for once we got the game kind of locked up. So I think I want some number of Smokestacks, but I don't want like the full like 6 stacks effects. So it's like this is pretty slow. If we were on the play, like I'd probably keep this and just chalice for 0. On the draw, I think I need to be a little faster than this. I think I just want to mulligan. Yeah, I think I want to mulligan this. I need to be a little faster than that. This is fine. We'll keep this. We got Metalworker Staff combo. I could also turn 1 on Chalice, which is great. So I hope they don't like Cobble Therapy, name like Metalworker and get it or whatever. They're gonna Faith Swimming. Okay. So what kind of hand they got? All right. So now it's just gonna kill us. So we're gonna turn 1 Chalice. That'll keep us protected from discard, and then we can turn 2 Metalworker, which will give us the ability to combo out the turn after, and just hopefully kill them. We will need to draw another artifact, I believe, right? Yeah, we'll need to have another artifact in hand though by then. By then we should. What the hell they dread? Just Stinkweed Dump? Okay. Oh, they discarded 2 Stinkweed Dumps. That's what happened there. Okay. Oh, here's a Metalworker. And we have 3 artifacts plus Staff of Domination, so we go infinite here. Hit an Archimedes. Okay. So we'll see if my opponent's going to make me do this. I hope they don't, but they might. Okay. So they just scoop. They know the combo. They scooped. We got that 2-0 against Dredge. So that's awesome. Aaron Campbell can suck it. I'm sure they saw what we were doing. They did not want to sit there and do that with us. The combo is, so Staff of Domination. Well, we'll pull out the deck. So Staff of Domination has 5 abilities. 1 is untap it. 2, untap it is gain a life. 3, untap it, untap target creature. That's really the important one. So with Metalworker, you tap it, you reveal artifacts from your hand. You get 2 mana for each artifact you have in hand. So if you reveal 3 artifacts, that's 6 mana. So you use 3 mana to untap your Metalworker and 1 mana untap your Staff of Domination, leaving 2 mana in pool. And then you repeat the process, netting 2 mana every single time. So you can be like, I'm going to do this a million times, net 2 million mana, and then I'm going to tap 5, use 1 mana untap to draw a card. So you can use 6 mana every time to draw a card. Then you can use like 3 mana every time to gain a life. So it's infinite mana, infinite card draw, and infinite. I guess you could tap down creatures infinitely, but that doesn't matter. That's never really particularly the relevant thing. We're on the draw again. This hand's not terrible. I'm not really excited about it, though. I'm going to mulligan this. I don't like the fact my save tray is going to go away. I'll keep this. That's fine. Some Mirror Retriever on top's not bad. We can get our mana built up pretty quickly. Hopefully get a Smokestack in play. Underground Sea, probably discard. This will probably be Grixis control. It could be blue-black control or blue-black Death Shadow. The fact this is Inquisition, not Thoughtseize, leads me to believe it's Grixis control. They got rid of the Grim Monolith, which seems fine. I will lead with Gods. Gods, I gauge the red guy. Actually, Grim Monolith was also the only thing they could take with Inquisition and Kozilek. Worth noting that Thran Dynamo and Smokestack being 4 mana, Inquisition does miss those. Good chance we get hit with the Hymn to Turok here, which I'm not excited for. I hope we don't get hit with the Hymn to Turok here. Nope, we're not going to. Sweet. Last time they were seen on Sultai midrange. So we could be facing a bunch of Abrupt Decays. We could be facing a bunch of Assassin's Trophies. There's potential to see Maelstrom Pulse out of this deck. So yeah, this is the moment this just looks like blue-black. Crucible Worlds here would be awesome, especially if this is like blue-black control, because they won't be able to interact with it particularly if it resolves. It's not a Crucible Worlds, but that's fine. I'll play the Crystal Vein. We'll just get this Mirror Retriever in play. Next time we're going to aim to hopefully play Thran Dynamo and Smokestack. Okay. I hope we don't get him to Torark here. They brainstormed and pondered. So odds are they probably found a him to Torark, maybe something relevant to interact with us. If they have counter magic, chances are they're waiting on the Smokestack or Thran Dynamo hit play to counter it. The fact they have green means they probably have stuff like Abrupt Decay, Maelstrom Pulse, and all that. But the Veil's not really terrible for us. They're going to make me sacrifice that to return my Grim Monolith. Okay. Surprised they made me sacrifice, honestly. I do need to be able to answer this Liliana, which at the moment I can't. Venture Strayer is kind of cute. So I can make 1, 2 for Grim Monolith. 3, 4. I think I need to sacrifice this, make 5 mana, get this in play, and then get Smokestack in play. I hope they don't have Force of Will. They have Force of Will. Okay, so we're not getting Smokestack in play this turn, which is unfortunate. We can get Smokestack in play next turn. I'll have to discard my Planar Bridge, though, which I'm not excited about. There's a Wasteland, so we're probably not getting Smokestack in play next turn, unless they tap that down now. If they tap down for a Jace, I think we've lost this. I don't know if we beat a Jace from here. Pretty much have to brainstorm here because they only have 1 card in hand and they're tapped out, so they're not interacting with us. Really hoping to resolve that Thran Dynamo. So I'm going to get the Smokestack in play. I'm going to hope to draw a Crucible. Look at that. Asking you shall receive. Oh, fuck. If I resolve Smokestack, though, I can't get Crucible Worlds in play. They have Wasteland, so I think I have to get the Crucible Worlds in play and hope to draw like something. I don't think I can play the Smokestack and lose the Crucible. I think I need the Crucible more than the Smokestack, which is unfortunate, but they have Wasteland. Like, I don't want to get stuck. I need to try and get rid of this God's Eye Gate to Right Guy or whatever it's called. Love to draw a Wasteland here. Keep him off mana. Get Smokestack in play. Just gotta hope they forget about Liliana here and they're bad. Chances are that's not the case. Also gotta hope they don't like Abrupt Decay. Southern Library is a good card. Dark Confidant. Huh, interesting. Yeah, they didn't forget about Liliana. That's unfortunate. They discarded Verdant Catacombs as their last card. So, well, actually, this isn't bad. I'm not miserable about this. Wastelanding Adventure's Fair. Okay. Should be more relevant if we had another artifact. Okay, we're going to play this Trinosphere. We'll get this Adventure's Fair back into play. We'll get rid of our City of Traders, which sucks, but whatever. So, I can hopefully build up mana in time. And then they kept 2 cards. Okay. I can hopefully get mana in play in time and get this Adventure's Fair to get Possess Portal. What you casted? Abrupt Decay. Crucible Worlds. Yep. Lose my Crucible. That sucks. Crucible is pretty much the linchpin of anything here working out, so I think we're just in trouble now. Possess Portal is not a good top deck. We're just going to go ahead and concede. This bug control matchup is going to be really fucking miserable for us. So I definitely want Spyglasses. Ooh, hello. I don't think I want Silent Gravestones. I definitely want All's Dusts. Spine of Ishtar is tempting, but again, I don't think it's really relevant. I don't think Ensnaring Bridge is going to be... There's a chance there are Goyf decks. I don't really want to get rid of that. Trinister is probably not great here. And then... So Possessed Portal is going to be really good against like all their cantrips and their top decks and stuff. Planar Bridge can go get those as well. I think Abrupt Decays might be weak. I think Chalice of Void might be weak because they are an Abrupt Decay deck. So I'm gonna bring in a couple Spinovich, so we'll try that out. Like Chalice of the Void being in could make it so like we overload their abrupt decays and they can't use cantrips to find stuff like that. And then like we can resolve like a metal worker and probably just like dump cards on the board. But I think Chalice is gonna be just weak overall here. I'm gonna go 4 Sorcerer Spyglass, 2 LSS, and 2 Spines. Basically, I want to be able to interact with their Planeswalkers. The fact they have Wasteland is not ideal for us either. I'll keep this, that's fine. I can turn to a Smokestack. Also turn on a Spyglass, take a peek at their hands, see what they got going on. I don't think I'd want to shut down Wasteland, but Jacefin's Prodigy. Oh, they have double Misty Rainforest, double Verdant Catacombs. Tempting to shut down one of those. Yeah, that's really tempting. I'm going to shut down Misty Rainforest, I think. It'd be nice if there wasn't 2 of each. Okay. Alright. So here comes the Verdant Catacombs, most likely. Yeah, there it is. So they have 1 unknown, and they have 2 dead cards in their hand currently. It's a Ponder. Actually, a Chalice for 1 would have been pretty nice if I could have Chalice for 1 and then did that. I'm just planning on doing a turn 2 Smokestack, though. I will need to get like a Crucible World at some point. Oh, that's nice. So tempting to get the other Verdant Catacombs out of their hand. Oh my god, that's tempting. I think I might actually do it. Kind of sucks that they have like the Brainstorm in their hand, so they could like hide stuff, but shutting down like all their fetches just sounds delightful. So I'm gonna do it. Again, I don't know if this is the strongest play. The fact they waited might also mean like their Ponder found a Force of Will. Their Ponder found a Force of Will. Like this is not gonna resolve. So yeah, I'm gonna name Misty Verdant Catacombs on this one. They do have a Abrupt Decay in hand, but now they have 3 fetch lands with no no mana currently available. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's their hand currently. We're not doing anything else with mana. So they do have a Force of Will. I don't think they thought I was going to do that, so they just let it go. They're likely going to lead off with a Brainstorm. Of course, they found a fucking Pluto Delta, right? Yeah, odds are... Oh, hello. I'm going to try lead on with this Strand Dynamo, see if they try to counter it. Shit, they didn't. Alright. We're going to get a Smokestack in play. They're going to force it. Like, they have Jace that they can pitch, so they're definitely going to do that. They might even have a different blue card at this point, but they can't let this resolve at this point, I don't think. We have so much mana, though, which is nice. We also have this Mirror Retriever that can go to play. Can buy back something if it dies. Odds are they put back some number of fetches. There's a chance they put back both Misties and the Abrupt Decay, the Sorcerer's Spyglass, and Verdant Catacombs. So I can play Verdant Catacombs and have that open for this turn. I think they definitely want like at least the 3rd mana. So I think they have to keep at least some number of fetches. Okay. They didn't interact with the Smokestack. Interesting. Okay. I'm all done with that. So if they go ahead and try to Abrupt Decay one of these Spyglasses, I can buy it back in my Mirror Retriever when my Smokestack ticks up. I get to get another peek at their hand, see what they got going. I can start shutting down Planeswalkers that way too. Jace. Okay, so they still have that. They still have, so they kept Misties, it looks like. We'll do the Soot Counter first, we'll do Inventor's Fair, and then we'll do the Sacrifice. Gain a life. We will put a Soot Counter on it. Alright, another God's Eye, gain the right guy. Okay. So I think here I want to activate this. Go get something fun. Thinking Crucible Worlds at the moment. Planar Bridge is close. It's 6 mana. I can make 5, so I can't really resolve it yet. It's tempting to get on a Spyglass, but I don't think it's time for that right now. I think a Crucible Worlds is probably what I want. See if they counter it. Odds are I assume they will. They could also just Abrupticate it, so it might not matter. Getting an artifact in my graveyard is good because then my Mirror Retrievers at least can like start buying things back when they die off Smokestack. Gives us some value. No reason to attack, they just get a free block here. Definitely going to be taking this up one. If I get to keep my Crucible Worlds in play until next turn, I'm going to buy back the Inventor Sphere, go get a second Mirror Retriever, and take up my Smokestack. I don't know what else my opponent has in hand. I'm kind of curious. It's interesting that Forcible hasn't done much. So my opponent drew at least one card, so we know that the cards in their hand currently is what we've seen. We know they likely have at least 3 of those, if not 4 of them. They only shuffled one of the cards away when they brainstormed, when they had the 2 Misties, 1 Verdant. They played a Misty, so they had another Misty still. Okay. So they've played a Misty to sacrifice the Smokestack, they discarded a Misty, so we know that at least 2 Misties have gone. I'm very interested why my opponent didn't force a will. I think here it makes sense to just tick up their Jace, like play the Abrupt Decay to kill Crucible Worlds or a Spyglass, and then next turn they can tick down Jace. Next turn they can tick down Jace to play Abrupt Decay again. To shut down like a Spyglass or something. At this point, I guess I just have to find an answer to Smokestack. Because they don't answer Smokestack, like they're never going to get the mana to do that in one turn anyway. So, let's see what happens. I think here I'm going to actually... Smokestack I'm going to probably tick up. I'll likely sack the Spyglass that's on Misty Rainforest. I've discarded 2 of those, so clearly don't have those anymore, so we're not shutting anything down. And then when I have to sacrifice Mirror Retriever, I want to buy back the Spyglass on Misty Rainforest, or buy back Spyglass to get Jace. And it's actually tempting to Smokestack, sack both. Tick up, then sack both, so I can do that this turn and shut down the Jace. Although Jace can't flash anything back so next turn, so that's not really a concern at the moment. I do have a couple turns to wait on that. Would love to find a Ponder. I mean, not a Ponder. I would love to find a Wasteland. Like I said, I think there's going to be a Abrupt Decay here, getting rid of my Crucible Worlds. Or not. What are you targeting? Crucible Worlds? Yep, there it is. So on my upkeep, I'm just going to sack Mirror Retriever, get back my Crucible Worlds. We'll sack. Okay. And then I'll add a sub counter. It's possible my Crucible here does not even resolve, which I'm actually okay with. Yeah, pretty much what I figured. So they've used those. I'll play Grim Monolith. At this point, we just got to keep getting permanents into play. And we do still have this God's Eye, Gate to Rekai to sacrifice. So on their turn, they have to sacrifice 2 permanents. There goes Jace. Burning Catacombs that we knew about. We still have a Spyglass on. So at this point, I'm not going to be getting any more sub counters. I will sacrifice the Gate and that. token. No, no more set counters on that, bad Larry. I'll place their Dynamo here. Okay, okay, okay. Pass turn, they'll sacrifice 2 permanents. They'll probably sacrifice Verdant Catacombs, and then, I don't know, it's probably going to be Bayou, so they can still keep their cantrips open. If we had like a Chalice for one, it might have just been Underground Sea. So they have lots of Verdant Catacombs. They're going to lose both of those next turn. I'll put that on stack first. I'm not going to be adding counters at this point, so I'm just going to say no. I'll say okay. Sacrifice Spirit, sacrifice Grim Monolith. All his dice. Not a great draw. Right, so they're going to lose their last 2 permanents here. Next time I'm going to have to sacrifice the Smokestack and a Spyglass probably. Spyglass and Verdant Catacombs, like this is already like 3 Verdant Catacombs gone. And Smokestack's already cleared the board, so I don't need it in play anymore. Okay. No. Okay. Sack. Ancient Tomb is not terrible. Definitely want my Crucible Worlds back. Even drawing like a Inventor's Fair at this point, it's not bad. Metalworker's not terrible either. The All His Dust in hand is kind of unfortunate, mostly just because it doesn't really do anything on this board. Like, I've gotten rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is their 11th land they've seen this game. So, like, All His Dust isn't particularly going to do much right now. So here I would not mind drawing another Smokestack. Crucial Worlds is the ideal. Wasteland's not terrible. Oh, there's another one. That's 12, 13. So they've gone through 13 land right now. Like Wasteland Crucible here would be delightful. Spyglass off the top to check out their hand and see what they got going on would be nice. Crucible is my ideal right now because I can replay the Adventurers Fair and start using that to churn out artifacts. Get another Smokestack in play, get like a Possessed Portal in play. Or sometimes you just draw a Smokestack, and that's cool. They have Force, they have to use it. Start the beats. Metalworker beats. Let's see. All right. What you got? What you got? Blue-green. Life from Loam. Ooh, that could make a problem for us. Smokestack cannot tick up fast enough for that to not be a problem. So we might actually have to hold off on that. Silent Gravestone with that knowledge is definitely good. Shit, yeah, I need Crystal Wasteland now. I will add a counter to this regardless. Mirror Retriever helps a little bit with this problem. It can allow us to get our Crucible Worlds back, which is great. Which means we can get our Vendor's Fair, which means we can go get like Possessed Portal and shit like that. So I'm actually kind of happy right now. So Mirror Retriever is going to go get Crucible Worlds when we sacrifice it to Smokestack on our upkeep. We can still do 2 artifacts a turn pretty much. So I think next turn I will take up Smokestack once more, so that we can keep ahead of their Life Alone. They can only play one. They can only play 1 a turn. So if we can get 2 a turn and they can only get 1 a turn, Smokestack on 2 should shut them down. So I'm fine with this. I do have to resolve the Crucible Worlds. Is the only problem. What do you got? Could be a Maelstrom Pulse. Could be probably just Life from Loam. It's probably Maelstrom Pulse if it's 3 mana. Could be Leovold. Leovold doesn't really do anything here though. Like we're not targeting stuff, so we're not drawing extra cards. Maelstrom Pulse on my friend Dynamo is pretty good. Yep. That was good. Doesn't really matter. I can still do pretty much everything I want, so yeah, sacrifice this. Get back Crucible Worlds. Say okay. We'll add us a counter. Yes. Sage Raiders is a good one. No, don't play the Sage Raiders. Oh, well, that's fine. Crucible Worlds. So we have to hope we can get rid of 2 lands here. They don't have another Abrupt Decay right away. There's a Force of Will. That's unfortunate. That sucks dicks. Okay. That's not good. I don't know if we can... We can't maintain the smokestack with that, so that's unfortunate. So I might have to sack Millworker, an Ancient Tomb next turn. I might just have to sacrifice Smokestack, honestly. Them having Life Flow, I'm like, I can't maintain this. I needed to resolve that Crucible Worlds. Them having the other Force Will is really unfortunate for us. I mean, they have 2 more left in the deck, so it wasn't unlikely that they had it. You know, a lot of Life Flow. That's a bitch. So I'm not adding Soul Counter, so I'm going to do that first so I can get that out of the way. Okay. I'm going to sacrifice Metalworker, and I think I'm just going to sacrifice Smokestack. I don't want to, but I think I have to. So I can't just go to another turn and do all this crap. Yeah, I'm going to do Metalworker, Smokestack. That sucks, but kind of have to do it. Spine of Vishal is a bad top deck, obviously. Fucking Life Alone. At least they haven't found a Wasteland. That would really suck if they had a Wasteland at this point. Maelstrom Pulse was really good there for them. Fucking Life Alone. I'm actually not that I Force of Will. They've gone through more than half their deck. I would anticipate they'd see at least 2 or 3 Force of Wills. They've only seen 1 Abrupt Decay, which I'm happy for. There's a chance they see another one at some point. Tarmogoyf, okay. Fuck me. I need to play another land real bad. I need to get these in play. This Tarmogoyf is fucking huge. So I'm gonna, they're going to type me for 5. I'm going to go to 8. Wasteland? I think Wasteland kills me. Yeah, Wasteland I think just fucking killed me. Yeah, Inquisition's big fat miss. But I can't really cast these now. That Maelstrom Pulse is so good. It's making me miss my bug control deck. I played Standstills, though. Jace Vryn's Project wasn't huge in bug. I liked it in my blue-white replenish deck, but not in bug. Okay. Smokestack doesn't do it, so we're dead. Alright. 1 and 2. Games have been either way. 0-2, 2-0, 0-2, so... That Life one was really good. I think jamming the second Spyglass to shut down the second fetch land might have been a mistake. That probably should have been Smokestack right off the bat. But when you Spyglass, you get to hit 2 fetch lands. You Spyglass get to hit 1 or 2 more. Like, that was just too good. And they were relevant up until the point where we couldn't maintain our Smokestack anymore. And then our opponent drew Life Alone. That was unfortunate. It happens. Not a big deal. It's an interesting game for sure. Abrupt Decays and Maelstrom Pulses are good cards for a reason. Alright, we won the die roll finally. I can turn to a Trinisphere. We'll keep it. Why not? Hand's not great, but something. Turn 2 Trinisphere is probably fast enough to play one, but let's see what our opponent's doing. It does show aggro with like days and shit. This is obviously a mistake. Some type of combo deck, like we're in good shape. Death and Taxes. They didn't play Vile, so that's good. So I can just go ahead and jam a Trinisphere here. They're going to be locked out for at least a couple turns, which is nice. I can build my mana, get some more artifacts in play, and then get like Inventor's Fair to like go get like Crucible, which can protect me against like they have like Wastelands and shit. Port's obnoxious, but I'll still be able to play something since I have all the mana. Yep. Play a second Trinisphere. So next turn I should be able to play a Thran Dynamo into Ensnaring Bridge. And then Inventor's Pharaoh can start taking over from there. Kind of wondering if Sorcerer's Spyglass would just be main board. Stoneforge Mystic is kind of cute. Batterskull. That's never attacking through Ensnaring Bridge. Smokestack's pretty good here. Oh, I should have played Inventor's Fair. Oh well. So I think I want to. We're going to lead off on Thran Dynamo. I think that's going to be a smokestack from there. Yeah, definitely. Next turn I can jam like Inventor's Fair and Ensnaring Bridge. I can activate Inventor's Fair. But at this point, my opponent, I don't think, can have permanents in play to race a smokestack. So I think my opponent should probably scoop at this point. They do have the random trick, so they can they put in Batterskull, gives them 2 things to sacrifice to smokestack, or just 1 thing at first. They can play like Flickerwisp to reset smokestack and stuff like that. So they're not completely dead to smokestack right away, but I mean, once I get a Crucible Worlds, I'll be able to do 2 permanents a turn, which will shut them down. You have to be careful. My Ancient Tomb's damage. My Ancient Tomb damage is starting to add up a bit. Okay. Okay. Don't have to sacrifice anything, and then I add a counter. Come on, Punk. Come on, Punk. Let's do this. I guess I have Thran Dynamo in play now, so I don't particularly need to have Ancient Tombs up anyway. Sure. Yeah, you tap down my Crystal Vein. That sounds great. Don't care. Yep. Play Inventor's Fair. Play Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with doing this now. Just got the Crucible in my hand. That way I don't have to worry about using mana on the turn. I want to play Crucible and possibly Chalice and all that. If I play Chalice, it's probably going to be a Chalice on 3 once I resolve a Crucible, because that shuts down their Flickerwisps. I guess the main concern with that, though, is then Flickerwisp becomes, can reset my Chalice. My Flickerwisp can come in off Cavernous Souls anyways, resetting my Chalice of the Void. Which, in all fairness, just resets my ability to play my 3-drops. Ensnaring Bridge in play, Smokestack. Their Batterskull Germ Token won't be able to attack. If they have like a sword equip it to anything, that won't be able to do anything. Jit's a different story. Jit can actually equip, and they can deal damage. Stoneforge is a card. Okay, you have to sacrifice something, buddy. Here I'm assuming they're going to sacrifice Rishon Port. It's not doing anything at this point. They keep Rishon Port around. It's kind of stupid. Sacrificing Caracas is possible as well, but I think Port was correct to sacrifice. Because Caracas, they can still do some tricks with like Thalia and stuff, although I don't think it's going to be relevant with the smokestack ticking up and stuff. Or if they have another Caracas, that makes sense. I think Port doesn't do anything at this point. Like, I have Thran Dynamo, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I have so much mana right now, it's just not relevant. Okay. Just gonna get some counters. So I gotta empty my hand. Okay. So I will sacrifice my redundant transfer. I will add a sub counter. I guess sacrificing God's Eye might have been correct. Sure. Okay. You tapped down my Crystal Vein. I don't care. Possess Portal, sweet. That should be pretty much a hard lock. So they're going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I can't empty my hand here. I can't particularly... So I have to take some damage here. So I'm just going to play Chalice for 1. Yeah, wait, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, so this is the first time I've actually had trouble casting a Chalice through a Transfer. Oh, there we go, okay. So you have to do it for 1, then do, okay. That's easy enough. They can attack us for 5, so I just fucking killed myself by playing Chalice out. Like, they were going to attack regardless. So actually, that sucked. That was bad. Just threw that game. Ah, fuck me. Maybe they'll be dumb and they'll sack the Stoneforge Mystic. They won't do that. Yeah, I just killed myself. I also should have sacrificed my God's Eye. Yeah. I have faith that you know how to pump your Stoneforge Mystic twice. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alrighty. Alright, so 2 mistakes I made there. One was I tapped an Ancient Tomb earlier to play something that I didn't actually need to tap Ancient Tomb for. And then I didn't need to play a Chalice there. So that was all mistakes. Spyglass comes in. All His Dust, I think, is good enough to come in. Spine of Ishtar, I don't think is. Staff of Domination and Metalwork, I don't think is going to be a great combo to work off. I still want the Metalwork for mana, but Staff of Domination, I don't think is just as relevant as it needs to be. Trinisphere is okay. Chalice, I think on the play, Chalice is probably better. Chalice might just be good in general, especially if I'm keeping like Miracle Retrievers and Metalworkers. But I'm gonna try dropping. I don't know if I want to drop any of that actually. I think Possessed Portal is going to be too much. Planar Bridge, I just don't think is going to be good enough either. So activated abilities are generally not going to be great because activated abilities can be shut down by Revoker. Like, they'll be fine, but they're not going to be perfect. I don't think I want the full... Well, maybe I do still want the full 4 Transfer. I can trim a Transfer too. I think I can trim 2 of those. They're a little bit of a slower deck. If I get Chalice for 1 down, that like actually restricts them a lot anyways. This hand's fine. We're on the play, so it's not terrible. I think I just lead on Ancient Tomb, Grim Monolith, say go. And then turn 2, I can like Thran Dynamo into a Smokestack. And then we're like way far ahead in permanents. I would like to find finding like a Crucible Worlds here would be great. So here I can make 7 mana. So I could jam like Trinisphere and the Smokestack. I think I want to jam a couple of Thran Dynamos here, and then just jam a Smokestack though. I don't want to lose this Crystal Vein yet. I'd rather have it around for mana. We're going to do this. So we have 6 permanents in play, like the Smokestack can start ticking up, no problem. Drawing a Sorcerer's Spyglass Shutdown Vital would definitely be good, though. Definitely playing Transfer next turn, so they can't like start like casting multiple spells. Smokestack should hopefully be able to take over the game. Again, Crucible Worlds would be an amazing top deck here. Port doesn't really particularly matter. Oh, Shutdown Grant. Thran Dynamo is a problem. So that Revoke is pretty good. Yep. Okie dokie. I'm going to sack before I put a counter on it. That's right. Yep. Okay. Oh, look at that. Crucible World's perfect. 2, 3, Crucible. I can't do anything else because, yeah, Threat Dynamo's tapped down. Gonna go ahead and yield to the smokestack trigger. So drawing a wasteland here wouldn't be terrible. If you know the wasteland any non-basics they play while I'm like smokestack getting rid of the rest of their shit, would be very nice. At least with my crucible smokestack and get rid of the god's eye gate to Rekai. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a fucking Kamigawa card, so who gives a shit. Yeah, smokestack should be able to take this over, hopefully. Definitely gonna take it up one more time here. What do you got? Thalia, Stoneforge, Relic. Ooh, that's a spicy number. I always played a Relic Order in my 75. I don't usually see other people playing it though, so this is very interesting to see. Okay, so the smokestack will not be able to take over again like we were hoping, and we are not as high up on mana as I was hoping as well. Wow. All this dust off the top would be nice. Holy shit, they went deep. All this dust would be great off the top. I don't know if we can cast it though. No, 2, 4, yeah, can't cast it yet. I guess I can go 2, 4, 6, 7, so all of this would work. Chalice of the Void. I mean, what does Chalice of the Void really do here? Like, without the smokestack, like, we're drawing pretty dry here. I'll sack this for 2. I'll play that. I'll tap it for 1. Guess I'll play it. Yeah, I don't know. So Chalice on 1's fine, then just play Transfer. Play a Chalice for 1, we at least get to like shut down like Source Power Chips and stuff like that. They're trying to interact with us. Play Transfer, and that way they kind of like double spell. Getting low on life is definitely tough, but I have to draw like Analysis at this point to basically catch up. Like they went pretty wide really quickly, and then having like the really in rogue order for the smokestack sucked for us. Having this into that was shit for us, so if I'd find a Sorcerer Spyglass earlier, like this would have been much better for us, but we're in trouble at this point. Taking 4 here, going to 6. So all his us are post. Crucible Rolls doesn't fucking do it, so we're dead. We're dead. Sucks, but we're dead. It happens. Alright. Fucking 1-3. Draws aren't coming together. Opponents have very good draws against us, apparently. Maelstrom Pulse into Life from Them for our bug player, and then turn 2 Relic Water and or Phyrexian Evoker into Relic Water was very good for our Death and Taxes opponent. It happens. Not a big deal. Punted the first game against Death and Taxes. That's kind of my own fault. Deck's interesting so far. I think with a little bit of tighter play and maybe a few edits on the deck. Like I think the Spyglasses should maybe just be main board. Possessed Portal should probably just be this should probably just be Mud Stacks, in which case this is basically Mike Coyle Mud Stacks and probably shouldn't exist. Possessed Portal hasn't happened once yet. I think with so much Kolaghan's command that we've been seeing, the Abrupt Ks that we've seen, like Dredge was like a buy for us. Like it was a little tight game 1, but game 2 wasn't even close. Like the first deck we played against was like Dead Gael, which was the Dega version, or Mardu, whatever you want to call it. Then with K Command, Bob, Stoneforge, Disenchant, that was rough for us. I'll keep this. On the play, I can get an early Metalworker, so we'll just lead on Ancient Tombs. They go. They don't interact with that. We'll play Metalworker. And Mountain, so yeah. Yeah. Mountain, this is either going to be Moonstompy or Burn. I'm assuming it's going to be Moonstompy. This might just be Burn. He might just be holding up like his like Lightning Bolt or whatever. No, okay. Probably Moonstompy. Second Mountain, okay. Lotus Petal, so it's not Moonstompy. It's going to be that Mono Red Storm deck that went around for a bit. Could be Mono Red Sneak Attack. Yeah, Mono Red Sneak Attack, sweet. Perfect. Did the Breach Emrakul? And you're not fast about it because you're sitting in the corner playing with your poop or something? Your deck does very specific things. What are you doing? If you want to cast for Forge Soul, I'm cool with that. Helm of Awakening. Okay. So this is not Mono Red Sneak Attack. It's that like Ruby Red Storm I saw. Yeah, okay, Ruby, but I know. It's probably that Ruby Red Storm deck I saw the other day. Someone was posting about, I think it was Jarvis Yu was posting about it. Pretty much just sweet. Dex looks cool. Grape Shot. Okay, so you can kill a Metalworker and you can deal me a few points. That's what you did. Okay. It's a way to spend your turn. Sounds good. Oh my fucking god. So my opponent's changing all targets to me? Oh no, he's got at least two. My opponent's got at least 2 on Metalworker. Okay. Just making sure. That was a great first turn. I still have a fuck ton of mana. Congratulations, opponent. Throw in Dynamo. Oh, hey! That also affects me. Look at that. I didn't realize Helm of Awakening also affect me. So I have mana floating, which is sweet. Crucible Worlds doesn't really matter. It only matters if we get a smokestack down and start doing things. Yeah, this is making me throw up my mouth a little bit too. Another Seething Song, okay? What's your follow-up? Reforged Soul? Reforged Soul I'd be very okay with. So if I can get, like, a Possessed Portal in hand, that'd be good against this deck. Oh my god, yes. Give me Possessed Portal. Nope, of course not. Just slow smokestacks. It's gonna hit F6. So Chalice won't be bad. If I can resolve a Chalice, I can just do it on 3, it looks like. It's pretty good. You have Overmaster, too. Oh. Interesting. Overmasters can't be countered, right? Yeah. Okay, so that could be a problem as well. It's basically cantrip on this deck, too. Huh. So I guess Chalice for 2 would be good. They're at 7. This would be 8 if they get a Grape Shot now. 8 doesn't kill us. Pass in Flames, that can kill us. That can certainly kill us because you have a Grape Shot in your graveyard. Wow, that was interesting. Okay. So, yeah. We want Staff of Domination, so we can do a quick combo. Silent Gravestone could be good to exile their graveyard if they're a Pass in Flames deck. Odds are they're like red mana and stuff. They probably have shit like Smash the Smithereens or Shatter Storm or Shattering Spree or By Force or whatever. So being an all artifact deck is actually a detriment to us. I'm going to get rid of Ensnaring Bridges. I'm going to get rid of Crucible Worlds. We have a couple extra spots. I'll bring in a couple All Is Dusts, mostly because those can interact with Empty the Warrens if they do that. And we'll go ahead and submit deck again. Loud farts, huh? Yeah, we got a turn 1 transfer. We'll keep this. It's fine. I'm going to lead on Ancient Tomb, go Grim Monolith, go Transfer. Next turn I'll probably just go Sage Traders, throw in Dynamo. Okay. So this will make their stupid helms and all that shit not matter. They will have to answer the transfer if they want to go off, judging by the way their deck looks. Smokestack here would have been perfect. Obviously we didn't get it, but you can't always get what you want. I'm going to throw in Dynamo into Mirror Retriever. I probably should have thrown Dynamo into Grim Monolith. So if we draw like a Possessed Portal next turn, we can shut down our opponent's draw step. Our Mirror Retriever actually gives us the ability to win. Always lock them out. Worker. Wasteland. Okay. Nope. Okay. Attack them for 1. Mono Worker basically just beats at this point. I guess since we did bring in Staff combo, right? Did we? Yeah, I brought in stab combo. I probably should have kept, like... I guess I didn't need to keep any of this in hand, so it doesn't matter. Not a smokestack. Okay. So drawing Possess Portal here stops them from drawing cards. They'll also have to start discarding cards and crap, so... Possess Portal actually wins the game here. Which is why I untap my Grid Monolith so I have as much mana as possible. A smokestack here might actually win the game as well. I really want smokestack or Possess Portal at this point. Crystal Vein's not either one of those cards. I mean, got the beats on, I guess, right? Like, I have a ton of mana as is. Player would draw a card. The player skips that draw instead. At the beginning of each player's end step, that player sacrifices a permanent once they discard a card. So you don't draw cards, and you sacrifice a permanent every time, unless you discard. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a Chalice for X equals 2. No, I need Chalice for X equals 3 if I want to shut down a Bifrost I might draw. So yeah, maybe Chalice X equals 2 because it shuts down their Helm and their, what's the Darby card called? Their Helm of Awakening and their Ruby Medallions. So at this point, drawing Adventurous Fair is enough, I believe. Drawing... Even a Planar Portal can fucking find me. Possess Portal. Actually, did I board those out? I don't remember if I boarded those out now. Just the Stony Bridges and the... Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's get the beats on. My opponents discarded their Ruby Medallions and Helm Awakenings and Burning Wishes. So, Chalice 2 isn't that great. Yay, game 3. Okay, so I think that was all okay. I think we are on the correct path to winning. So we're going to go ahead and spit deck. It's time to bring in Crucible of Worlds again so we can like have sack fodder for our smokestack. I don't think it's going to matter. Like maybe Metalworker just isn't great here, but I think that Metalworker combo is a potential way to not just die. So I can turn 1 a Trinisphere again. So we'll keep this. Okay. Ancient Tomb. Oh boy. That undoes my transfer a little bit. They need to resolve things. Alright, so I have to sack my traders here. Play Crystal Vein. I'm actually have to sack this as well to get a Trend Dynamo in place. This is a little awkward here. Get a Staff of Domination play. So I need to draw land so I can use my Threatened Dynamo, so I can get another Threatened Dynamo play and hopefully untap my Grim Monolith. At least at this point I can start gaining life slowly. Reforge the Soul. Actually, yeah, please do. You can miracle that as much as you want right now. I will happily take a new 7 card hand. Yep. These cards aren't particularly good. There's no fucking land in this hand. Holy shit. I can play a Metalworker though. That's cool. Metalworker's fine, right? Sage Traders, okay. Yeah, so I just gotta play like Metalworker here. So here's a Metalworker. It's possible I should have played Monolith to Metalworker, right? No, I don't think that's correct. What do you got? Your removal from Metalworker? Nope, you got Seething Song. Okay. That seems okay. I'm just gonna have 6. Assuming we'll probably see a Grape Shot here. Oh boy, you're getting mana up. What are you doing with that mana? I guess enough Seething Songs like Passing Flames and stuff, they can actually possibly chain enough to kill me. Holy shit. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Not playing Chalice there was bad. The fuck is a bonus round? Okay. And Transfer is still kind of hurting my opponent. Oh no, I lost my Chalice. Damn, I should have played Chalice there. That sucked. We're gonna reforge the soul again anyway. There's more Chalice. That's good. Yeah, I think my opponent might just have me here. It's like they can flashback Passing Flames at this point, do a couple more rituals. So I don't know why the fuck my opponent's still doing this. Just fucking kill me. You have the cards to kill me. Just do it. I don't have time to say where my opponent jerks off. Like, they won. They should just be fucking killing me. They're doing cute shit. Fuck it. I don't care. So we lost for 1 and 4 in the league. I should have played Chalice there for probably 2. Chalice for 2 I think would have been fine. I guess it really only shuts down, like, I guess Chalice for 3 would have been better, but I didn't think I had the mana for that. So it happens. So let's look at the deck real quick. So clearly we're in some problems. Clearly Possessed Portal is just dog shit. Shouldn't be in here. Planar Bridge is also just too much. For the most part, it was like our draws just never really came together where these were relevant. Like the only time these were relevant was when all this was relevant, and we didn't need these. It's like Mirror Retriever should just go fuck itself. These 4 cards should just go fuck itself. That should probably turn into like 4 Sources Spyglass main board. And like, if you really want to get cute, you can have 4 Scrap Trawlers in place of Mirror Retrievers. So that way, if like your 4 mana artifacts get destroyed, you can return your 3 mana artifacts and crap like that. But I don't think that's relevant. Some number of Buried Ruins should be in here. I can see like going like a few Mox Diamonds with a few more lands in place of like some of these. So I'm not sure exactly what direction I would go in, but that's roughly the direction I would go in if I was going to go anywhere. I'll play like a tournament practice room match or 2 just to kind of get a couple more reps with the deck, in case you're all interested. Alrighty, what do we got here? No lands. We're going to mulligan this. I didn't realize also I'm on 20 land. That's clearly not correct. Who else is explain why I'm not finding any land? So I'm on the draw. So I can turn 1 Chalice of the Void, turn 2 Crucible Worlds. I'm guessing there's going to be a Blue-Red Delver, Goblin Welder. What the fuck is happening to me? What is about to happen to me right now? I don't like it. Alright, interesting. Probably some type of Painter deck. Generally, Painter variants are the only ones that are going to be doing crap like this. Chalice for 1 will shut down things like Careful Study and Faith Saluting if they're trying to get artifacts into their graveyard. So we're going to do Chalice for 1 here. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. If it does, it also opens up for Crucible Worlds. They're probably on a greedy mana base, so we can get Crucible in play with a Transfer, find a Wasteland. We're in very good shape. They have Adventure Shard 2. Okay. Spellskite. Interesting. So Spellskite is here to protect the Goblin Welder against removal. Also can protect Painter Servant against removal. So we're still looking at this could be some type of painted stone deck. Oh, Wasteland, hello, beautiful. Please let me resolve a Crystal Worlds. Awesome. So next time we can Wasteland, start that going. Painter Servant, yep. That's what I was figuring. Blue, everything's blue. I like how this becomes a gold bordered card, as though it was blue-red. That's kind of neat. I like the effect that it has on it a lot. Like, I like the look of that. I like the old gold bordered cards for multicolored cards. They're just awesome, I think. Yeah, we're just going to start wastelanding our opponent. They can't resolve a Grindstone right now. If we keep them off mana, they also can't activate Grindstone if they can weld it back to play, so that's what we're doing. Enters Fair's blue. Okay, and so can't attack for 2. I would attack with Spell Scrape personally, just to send a message, but that's just me. Process Portal, that's kind of cute, but again, Process Portal's kind of sucked for us so far, so I'm not really excited about it. Jaw's popping a little bad. There it is. Feels good. Next turn, I'm probably going to play Sage Trader's Trinisphere. Hopefully keep them off spells as well. That way I can also I can free resolve anything I have. I'm assuming this will get forced, but they'd have to have Forcible for that. Yeah, they have Forcible. Cool. I spoke too soon. They had Forcible. And Goblin Welder's a blue card. It's one of the things I love about the Painter Servant deck a lot. I love the fact that like Painter Servant turns everything blue, so like Forcible can pitch lands or can pitch like Goblin Welders, Fifth Suitings, LEDs, Lotus Petals, whatever random crap you got laying around, whatever random scraps you got laying around, you know? Hell, you're facing down a Chalice one, you can pitch a Grindstone if you really have to. So here I'll probably play God's Eye into Thran Dynamo. Trying to get my mana up, hopefully just play Possess Portal. So I'm being 2, 3, 4 into this. Oh, so they're going to swap out my Crucible and my Trinisphere. That's cute. It's actually a cute trick. Goblin Welder can also hit your opponent's stuff. I'm going to play a second Crucible here. So they won't be able to interact with it because they just swapped out for a Trinisphere. Second Crucible I think is just going to be better. I can play Thran Dynamo into second Crucible though, which is nice. So now I'll always have a Crucible in play. They won't be able to like exchange most as long as I don't get another artifact in my graveyard. If I want to here, I can also start wastelanding my God's Eye, Gate to Rek'Ai, so I can start blocking and stuff. I don't think I want to do that yet. Like, I'm at 12 and they're only attacking 1/1s or 1x creatures. So I don't think that's really something I need to do yet. And now that I'm getting life on the Vendor's Fair, that helps a lot. So I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't quite get there yet. I'm going to play Ancient Tomb. I'm going to go ahead and play a Metalworker here. And call it a day on that. Likely I have to weld out my Metalworker because I'm sure they don't want me to have this much mana. But next time I'll be able to play Possess Portal regardless, which will... They're going to run a Chalice for 1. Okay. Interesting. Swap Trinisphere in play. I guess here they can swap out Trinisphere with Chalice for 0. They can play a Grindstone, but they can't activate it yet. Interesting. So if they have something like LED in hand, they would have to swap Trinisphere for Chalice. They'd have to swap Chalice for something else because Chalice will just counter the LED on the way down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I can do that. So possess portal. Their welder can still fuck with this. So there is that. At the beginning of each end step, each player sacrifices a permanent unless they discard a card. So this gets to immediately start messing with my opponent before they get to welded out or anything like that. I'm just going to sacrifice the God's Eye, Gate Direct Eye. Sure, my opponent will likely discard a card. My opponent actually discards Grindstone, that gets a little awkward. So my opponent discards a Grindstone, they can weld it back into play. So Painter Servant goes away. My opponent immediately gets rid of that. Makes sense. Checks out. So I really want Buried Rune. I need Buried Rune in this deck. So they gave me a Metalworker back. Interesting. I guess that was the only option, though. So it sucks to be them. Yep. Adventurous Fair does that. So, Alright, I'm gonna... So I activate Adventurous Fair. Go get Possess Portal. Play said Possess Portal. Done. Cast Possess Portal. So I don't... With only 2 Possess Portals, they're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops to get those off the battlefield. So I think we should just win here. This is a weird game. Painted Stone will do that, though. I will sacrifice the Spirit. They will discard Brainstorm. They played Great Furnace, okay. I'll sack the Sega Traders. Playing mana right now. Seems fine. I'll play Wasteland. I'll get rid of their land. What is this card? Mirrored Battlesphere. Okay. Sure. You have no Mirrored Battlesphere. That's a good card. Good. Let's get this in play. This in play. So I need the Ensnaring Bridge to stay into play as a problem here. Otherwise, this Mirror Battlesphere basically just eats me. Might have actually been a mistake. So I'm obviously going to just sacrifice Ancient Tomb, I guess. I don't see any reason to do anything else. I discard Dark Fate, and their Welder can swap out Ensnaring Bridge and Possess Portal, which means I die. So that'll be unfortunate if they figure that out and do it. Battlesphere will eat me alive, no problem. I really need to keep a creature untapped, but yeah, my opponent has this. The map being able to weld back the Battlesphere was definitely miserable. Yep. Attack, trigger, this is 12 damage in total, I'm very dead. If I could have held up mana, I could have used Planar Bridge to go get a second Ensnaring Bridge, which would have worked out, but Silent Gravestone will shut down their metal, their fucking welders. All his dust is a little awkward against Painted, mostly just because all his dust will end up wiping the board in total. So I don't know if I actually want all his dust. Might have to really just board that out. It looked like Chalice of Void is actually going to be pretty good. Except the shutdowns my Silent Gravestone, which I don't want. So I'll drop those. Trinisphere is probably still fine, but Smokestack seems good. Crucible seems good. Again, it's coming down to like the whole fucking point of this deck is just shit. So this portal is just way too expensive against a metal like a mere Goblin Welder deck. It's not that great. You can swap it out, like I still draw cards. Doesn't end up doing much as a result. It's a long game, is all I know. Yeah, it seems fine. We'll keep this. Well, Void, sure. If I'm just playing a Silent Gravestone, kind of like fuck you, Leyline Void. So this just shuts down their like Goblin Welders. Next turn I can play a Metalworker. I didn't want to just jam Grim Monolith into Metalworker there because I didn't want to be screwed on artifacts. So next time I'm probably going to jam Metalworker off Wasteland Ancient Tomb. It's possible I should have boarded in Staff of Domination to actually have the combo. Oh, you don't matter. You have to target, right? Yeah. I could have played Ancient Tomb Smokestack there. Because my graveyard shut down, I didn't particularly want to do that. There's a chance like the late lineup like just ends up going away, but it's still a little bit of a sketchy proposition to hope for. I'd rather play out more. I guess playing Smokestack as early as possible just makes sense. So maybe I should have done it. I could attack if they wanted to. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I'm definitely playing Smokestack here. Let's do it. We're gonna get rid of this Volcanic Island. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Metalworker. Build a Grim Monolith, play that. Get permanents into play as quickly as possible. I'm definitely going to hold up the Wasteland until I can find, hopefully, I can get rid of the Leyline and find a Crucible. Smokestack has a lot of work to do here. Yep, we're going to add a counter. Ancient Tube's fine. Go ahead. I could be getting damage in here. I don't see any point in doing that. I'd rather not take damage. Definitely going to take this up to 2. They got rid of their welder. Interesting. Yep. Here I'm going to sacrifice the Ancient Tomb, one of the Ancient Tombs. I don't really want to have like stacks of Ancient Tombs in play. Okay. At this point, we're just trying to get more permanents into play. 2 more turns of the Smokestack at 2, and I should be able to get rid of the Leyline and the rest of the lands. Hopefully just get rid of the Leyline at the very least. I'd like to be able to play Wastelands, get a Crucible in play, and have Wastelock available. Especially if it means like they're going to lose like a Swamp. Thirst for Knowledge and Response. Sure. Maybe you find Force and Blue card if you don't have both. This is like Grixis Painter. We know they have access to Spellskite. They discard a Seal of Synod, so they got to net a card there. That resolved anyway. So I'm keeping Silent Gravestone in play until like they have like no board at this point. So there goes Leyline with Void, which is nice. So next turn I can actually wasteland them, and then they'll lose all their permanents. Hopefully. I'll have to find a Crucible Worlds here. Dak Faden, that's a problem. They're going to take... I don't know what the fuck they take here. Smokestack, I guess. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a real big problem. Is that a problem? I don't know if that is, actually. Dak Faden, yeah, I can just kill that next turn. Stangbridge doesn't matter at this point, so I can get rid of that. Yeah, so I'll sack this and sack this. I'm going to kill Dak Faden. I'll try not to pass through my turn. So I play Wasteland here, I sack, kill one of their sources, and then I play this Grim Monolith. They get Smokestack for another 2 turns, so if they tick it up after they sacrifice, they could actually get me for another 6 permanents, right? No, only 3. This is a good way to get rid of it, though, so they have that going for them. I'd probably take it up if I'm them. I take it up, I don't, play anything, pass back, I've sacrificed 3 things. Yeah, seems good. No, hold on. Oh, no, I wanted to respond to that. That sucks dicks. Come on. Ah, fuck me. Yeah, okay, sure. I was going to float mana and sack for the Silent Gravestone, but whatever. Play this fucking Trinisphere. They lose Smokestack here, so that's fine. They'll be locked under Trinisphere for a few turns. They don't get to maintain my Smokestack, which is great. So I'm at 6. So life is a little sketchy here. If I can draw a Crucible Worlds, I'd be happy. I've gotten rid of one of their basic lands through the Smokestack, which is nice. So if I draw Crucible Worlds, like Wasteland's probably pretty effective. I can't really play cards otherwise because I can't afford to tap these Ancient Tombs too much. So I need to find more mana that isn't Ancient Tomb, or just get a Crucible World so I can just pay the 4 once, start getting regular lands in play, and take control of the game from there. Yeah, I don't want to just play the Smokestack. Like I said, I need to play Crucible Worlds. I need more regular lands. Like, this is tempting, but this doesn't do anything at this point. Like, keeping this in play is more relevant than cracking it just to draw a card. Crucible, there we go. Perfect. So I can play that, play Wasteland, start Wastelock again. I have Transfer in play. They should just scoop at this point. They might not. Not entirely sure what they might be able to do here. So I'm actually tempted to Wasteland my own Ancient Tombs so I don't accidentally activate them. Alright, we're going to game 3. Spider Vishal is a little more tempting. Now I know they're on Leyline. Jack Faden's a problem. I think I'm going to trim a Gravestone and trim 2 Spyglass. I guess Ensnaring is garbage. Like, I don't need Ensnaring here at all, so I can keep the Spyglass, the Gravestones. I could probably even afford, I could probably keep, 8 Planar Bridge in play. So I can, just, tutor up a Spine of Vishal to answer anything that's in play. This hand's a little slow, and I'm on the draw, so I definitely want to draw into something that's a little faster. Again, this isn't too fast, but Silent Gravestone's fine. Sage Raiders on top would be great. This is fine. Welder, go. Okay. Crystal Vein, Silent Gravestone, go. Shuts down their Welder tricks, which is nice. Okay, they're getting on the beats. That's pretty nice. I could play a smokestack here. I don't think it's good enough. I think I'd rather play Grid Monolith here, then next turn play my Save Traders and smokestack. I could also play like Mirror Retriever next turn too. So, probably what I'm going to end up doing. Trinisphere is pretty good. Smokestack. Counter? Assuming they're going to have counter magic for this. Can't just let me get away with all this mana production and stuff without having counter magic. It'd be funny if they tried to spell Pierce it. This could be a regular counterspell. What they're doing right now is beyond me. Technology response, okay. So they need to find the counter magic. If they don't, we're in good shape. Would like to keep them off deck Maiden though. Sweet. Yeah, just play Mirror Retriever. So the awkward thing here is if they play Dak Faden, I can't just spine kill it. I'll have to attack with Mirror Retriever if they play Dak Faden and try to kill it and try to take this. What I can do though is next turn if I play Trinisphere and they don't play Dak Faden here, I can tick this up. They hopefully don't end up having the ability to. They hopefully don't end up having the ability to play a Dak Faden, and I can keep them off of Dak, which would be ideal. Naturally, because obviously Dak is a kind of a bitch for us. Taking control of artifacts is not great. They can take control of Smokestack, just not add counters to it whenever, you know. Dak, right? Comes Dak. Yep, Dak. Yep, you bitch. Yep. Oh, you should attack Nadaria. I think here the best call is just untapping this so I get mana in for next turn, so I can actually get like Spine of Ishta. I want to attack a Mirror Retriever, but trading with Welder isn't good enough since I don't get anything back from that. And I can just next turn play the Spine and kill Dak, so it's not really an issue. My opponent does Smokestack and they do tick up and stuff. I can actually like kind of work around that anyway. I'm built to be the Smokestack, they are not. They do have more permanents than me currently though, so like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play another one to destroy one of theirs. Yeah, they didn't add some counters on it. I shouldn't mind if that ticked up targeting me. That'd be fun. My opponent's got a lot of permanents though, so I don't know if I could maintain a Smokestack at this point anyway. Tezzeret, oh shit, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Big problem. Yeah, a 5/5 Great Friend is gonna be a problem as well. Is this game 3 or is this game 2? This game. Yeah, this is game 3 actually. Yeah, I'd love for them to keep Dex filthy hands off our stuff. That'd be great. Wastelands, Crucibles, those are all good things I would love to have right now. Crucible's nice. I don't think I can do it yet. Alright, so I have to do this. So I have to kill Dak here. I can't just let Dak survive. Like, he has to go. I can't let him take control of my shit. I need to find a way to sacrifice the spine so I can get it back and continue doing this crap. I definitely need to get the Crucible Worlds in play. Tezzeret just making things into 5/5 is going to be a problem for us. Yeah, they're not putting any sick counters on smokestacks. That kind of sucks. Love they tried to race me here on that. Painter Servant, okay. Well, they have another mana and Grindstone. They can kill us. They're going to beat us down with their own smokestack. What a dick move. I have to block here. I'm just dead. Which sucks, because I can't really afford to block here. And I boarded out Stonebridge, didn't I? Because Stonebridge wasn't doing anything until I saw Tezzeret this game. So, all fairness, I didn't see Tezzeret, and I didn't see too much black stuff ahead of time. So, I'm going to use that as in defense of the fact why I didn't do this. I'm actually not opposed to drawing All's Dust here. I don't know if I actually even boarded it. No, I didn't board it. I can't untap this. I'm not sure what Pitting Eel is supposed to name here. Like, they have me. I don't know what this is for. Wasteland? Wasteland doesn't matter here. Wasteland doesn't save me. An answer to these saves me. And I don't have an answer for both of those at once, so. Flip mana. Should have kept in at least one. So I guess if I had kept in at least one in Snaring Bridge, I could go tutor for it. I mean, they have more than enough power on board. Like, I'm at 11. They could just attack with everything. So I'm just dead. I was going to give up. Good games. Whatever. You revealed your hand. Good for you. I don't care. I don't give two shits what's in your hand, you fucking asshole. Ugh. Fuck you, man. Anywho. I scooped for a reason. Like, I scooped because I knew you win. You didn't have to reveal your hand to show me you won. So, whatever. Yeah. That deck's pretty bad. Clearly, so clearly Possessed Portal just isn't really a card to ever work with. Mud Stacks works better without it. Again, possible Sources Spyglass should just be main board. Possessed Portal, Planar Bridge can be in here. They're way too expensive. Yeah, they had like a DAG Power Blast and some other bullshit. It's like, you know what, fuck you, man. Like, I get it. I scooped because you won. You didn't have to reveal your hand to me and show me you won. Like, I scooped because you did that. Not because, not because, like, I was confused. Like, I knew you won, so don't need to show your hand. You can take your hand and shove it up your ass, quite frankly. Why did this get all fucked up? Did MTGO, when they did their most recent update, did they fuck with things? Because I had to, like, redo how my decks were, like, laid out. I had to now I have to, like, resort this by name or whatever. So, I don't know. I think some number of Buried Rune would be good to be additional lands in this deck. I think Mox Diamond might be okay as a couple of. If I'm only 22 lands and 2 Mox Diamonds, I don't think Mox Diamonds are worth it. But it's possible like 22 lands and 2 Mox Diamonds might be enough to give you like a little bit of a hedge towards 3 mana turn 1 more often. For stuff like Transfigure, Crystal Worlds turn 1. So I would possibly consider doing like this plus 2 Buried Runes, which I apparently don't own, which I didn't realize I didn't. But it's possible like I would add 2 Mox Diamond, 2 Buried Runes. So we'd be up to 22 lands. None of the huge artifact stuff. There's a possibility like some number of Ugin could be good in here. Not sure. But Silent Gravestone should probably just be Grafdigger's Cage. Silent Gravestones were best against the Painter deck, but we're not really planning to play against the Painter deck, so that's not really relevant. All of this in spite of his Shaws seemed fine. Staff Domination to have like a faster combo seemed fine. So it should be probably like this is like Grafdigger's Cage. Tormod's Crypt was fine when I had it before, so maybe just going back to Tormod's Crypt would be good. Especially if you had like Buried Runes to the deck, like Tormod's Crypt seems good. Like a 4th Trinisphere could probably be in the board. So if we want to make room for like 4 more lands instead of just 2 more, a 4th Trinisphere to go to the board, like a 4th like Spyglass to go to the board. So this will give us room for like, if we wanted to, we could run 4 Buried Runes and 4 Mox Diamonds, right? No, I guess we can only run 2 buried runes and 4 Mox Diamonds. Or we could just run 4 buried runes, we get 60 lands, which might actually be correct. And then sideboard, we'd have room for, I don't know, we have 2 more cards, so it could be like Ugins. It could be additional combo hate of some sort. I'm not sure what that would be. Yeah, could be like Fairy Macabre or something. I don't know. So that's what the deck is. I'm not sure if it's even worth playing. Like, it's probably just better just to run the mud stacks, quite frankly. Mud stack does just fine on its own, and this just had like possessed portals and planar bridges to take advantage of possessed portals a little better. This doesn't seem any better than mud stacks, and there's no point in doing something worse than what already exists. So I think Michael Coyle's stacks deck is probably just the better option to go with, which is basically what this is at this point. But yeah, that's that. Went 1 and 5. I hope you all enjoyed it. I want to say thanks to Card Hoarder and Hipster Coast for making the cards available. Burning Ticks is bad enough. If I had to buy the cards as well, that'd be fucking horrible. But yeah, so thank you very much for everyone for tuning by. Hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good night.